Hey guys, welcome back to Ouch Mountain. Lately, here in East Tennessee, we've had a lot of storms with some heavy rain and high winds, and we've had some trees come down. So today we're going to be working on cleaning up these trees, which always translates into firewood. So this is a tree that came down in our church's cemetery, and I believe it's an old maple. And fortunately, when it fell, it didn't cause very much damage, just a little minor damage. And with some help from our friends, we were able to clean this up pretty quick. And now we're headed home with a big load of firewood.
Our good friend Mark had this dump trailer and he let us borrow it to save us from making so many trips with a pickup truck. Great idea. And not to mention, it also saves our backs from unloading all this wood, because that is a whole lot of wood in that trailer. This is more storm damage from the heavy rain and winds that we've had. And unfortunately, Jason was out of town when this happened. We had another tree come down, and I kind of got it cleaned up the day before. And then the next morning, I came down the road to this mess. Thankfully, a couple of neighbors were able to come help and get this cleared so that it was passable. But today, we're going to tackle the rest of this cleanup.
So now it's time to set aside these bigger logs that I think we can saw into some timbers to use on a woodshed to replace the one that burned right up next to our stove. So that's one of our next projects, and I think these are going to come in handy. I'm not really sure what kind of tree these two trees that fell were. They have some characteristics of like a locust or maybe an elm tree. I'm not really sure, but if you're one of our resident tree experts, shoot us a comment on what you think these two trees were. I wish I'd gotten a better close-up for you so you could tell, but give us your thoughts on what kind of tree this is.
Got 3 logs here. I think that longest one is about 17 feet. The others, I think, are 10 and 12 feet.
So with the saw logs up and out of the way, it's time to finish cleaning this up and get this job done.
Good little pile of logs there that came out of the top of that tree. So we'll take those to the house and saw them up for firewood. Prettiest, but I think it's going to work. Looks like it all survived the trip up the mountain. I don't think we lost anything. That's awesome. Adding to the pile. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us.
So I think that just about clears up these trees that fell across our road. The day that they fell, we cut them up just enough to make the road passable, but today we had a little more time and got out here, got the brush cleaned up, and actually I think we had maybe 3 good long straight saw logs, but there's a lot of wood in those 2 big trees. They were really long, really tall trees, and there's a lot of firewood. It's all green, so it was really heavy to move around, but I think we got it cleaned up, and I think that'll be it for today. And if you like our videos, click the subscribe button, hit the like button, send us some comments, and share it with a friend. And we'll see you next time on Ouch Mountain.